SHOT Show 2025. We're here at the OA Defense booth. I have Dave here with me.
How's it going, Mike?
Dave, tell me what you got here today.
So we are here with our brand new model that we just released at the beginning of this week. This is our new full-size 2311 Pro Elite. So this is the Pro model with our polymer grip. The Elite brings you into a full metal grip module now. So we had a lot of feedback from our internal team, competition shooters, our external guys. They said we want something that's got a little bit more grip purchase, something a little bit more aggressive, and so we decided to go with the full metal grip module route. It was something that we kind of been teasing since the very beginning. We always knew we wanted to take the platform to this point. It just took us a couple of years to kind of refine everything we wanted to do and get to the point where we really felt good about putting together a product that we believe in, that we would shoot, and that we would release to our customers. So this is kind of the culmination of all of that refinement and development over the last couple of years.
Yeah, it looks great. What would you say, so is it an aluminum or a steel grip?
It is, so it's a 7075 aluminum. We do all the CNCing and machine work in-house, same material as our frame as well. So everything can be consistent with that, all of your tolerances, your fitment is nice and consistent. And it's actually, the coating on it is a Type 3 hard anodization. So similar to like your AR lowers, it actually gives you a little bit of texture in the coating itself. So in addition to obviously your aggressive machine texture you have there, the coating itself, because it's a nice matte coating, gives you a little bit more purchase on it, especially if you've got moisture on your hands, sweat, dirt, grime, mud, whatever. So yeah, it really gives you a great grip on the gun. I mean, aside from that, it's a 5-inch platform. It's based around our full size. Because it is one of our Pro models, it's going to give you the ported barrel and slide. You're going to have the enhanced Springer Precision mag release paddle on there. It's going to ship with 5 magazines. New for this year, we partnered up with Magpul. We're actually the first pistol company that Magpul is an OEM magazine provider for. So they did an awesome job developing their new P320 pattern magazines, their A-mags. So all of the full-size Pro models are going to ship with 3 21-round mags and 2 of the 17-round mags. So kind of getting everything you need in that package all together.
And you know, off the top of your head, can you really think of really anybody else that ships their pistol with 5 magazines?
Not that I'm aware of, and that's why we do it. Again, you know, we want to make sure that when you get one of these pistols, you can take it straight to the range and it is ready to go. You could buy it on a Friday and be shooting a match on a Saturday with it. And you're not having to put a whole bunch of additional money into that ecosystem. So as with all the 2311, it's going to ship with all the optic plates that you're going to need. You've got your RMR plate, your DPP plate, your RMSC Holliston K plate, all of which have the integrated rear iron sights. Now these do not have the integrated rear sights. These are the special plates just for the new Defender XLs. We will be having one coming out shortly that has the co-witness setup on that also. But as with the rest of the 2311 platform, you're going to get your completely ambidextrous controls. The OA 2311 was the first one to have a patented right side slide stop, the integrated thumb ledges on both sides, ambidextrous safety, and of course a reversible magazine release because it's running the 320 release. So you can set this up completely for left-handed shooters, so we don't want to leave anybody out in the cold with it.
Now when I was out at the range, you guys have kind of mentioned to us that the thumb ledges on here are like modular.
Yep, absolutely, yeah. So new for the metal grip, because we've got a little bit more meat on the bone to play with there. These interchangeable side ledges for the thumbs, we're going to have 3 different sizes coming out within the next few months this year. So they're all going to ship with the standard intermediate ledges. We also have a larger one that brings it up at a little bit more of an angle, think more like a competition gas pedal there. That's likely going to actually be guarded and shielded on the slide, so you can really drive into the side of the gun without having to worry about slowing down your slide cycling. And then we'll also have some blanks as well. So if there's a particular holster you really want this to run with, or if you just don't want to use the thumb ledges and you want to just kind of slab side it, you'll have that ability as well.
That's sweet. It sounds like you guys thought a little bit of everything, huh?
We try, yeah. It's one of those guns, there's so many features on it that you can just sit here and talk about it forever, and there's really nothing else in the market that checks all of the boxes that these do. So yeah, we really put a lot of thought into these as to what did we want as shooters, right? So it wasn't just let's sit down in a boardroom somewhere and say, kick some of the engineers and let them design it. It was all of the competition shooters, the prior military law enforcement guys saying, what do we want to see in a pistol? And then figuring out a way to combine all of those features in a way that don't become cumbersome and still stays kind of intuitive.
And I think from shooting this at the range, you know, the biggest thing I noticed, so let's say if I had a complaint per se about the previous models with the polymer, just I wish it was a little bit more aggressive for myself. Now some people that say I don't want it more aggressive. Well, for me, I'd like to be more like cheese grater like this is.
And that's exactly what it was. When we designed this, we went through a couple different iterations, and we basically got to the point we said, if 50% of the people who pick this up don't say that it's uncomfortable, then we haven't gone far enough. And this really was designed for hard use applications, high level shooters who are in most cases shooting in the rain and snow, they're shooting when they're sweaty, they're out in hot environments, and so you need something that's going to really just Velcro and lock into your hand. So you're not driving as hard to control that recoil. You're not sitting there just shaking trying to hold on to a plastic grip. And of course with a polymer grip, you can stipple it, you can customize it, you can add texture, but nothing replaces the purchase of a good CNC grip module.
No, it looks fantastic. Now, a couple of quick questions for you in regards to, let's say, availability. When can people expect it?
Sure. So ordering is open for these. We are producing these as we speak.
Oh, good.
They're actually going to start shipping probably by the end of February.
Awesome.
So obviously we've got a queue going. All of our guns are all made to order, right? So typically speaking, our lead time is somewhere between 45 to 60 days on our standard models. We're looking at probably closer to 90 days on the elite models because the grips just take a little bit of extra work to manufacture. But we're going to try to stick to that. That we haven't getting a ton of orders for these this week, so there's a chance that might extend out a little bit, but I can't imagine it's going to be more than a few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how about price?
So these start at $3,100.
Okay.
I'm sorry, $3,100 for the black model, $3,200 for the high desert model.
Okay. So a little bit of the difference for the colors.
Yeah, exactly. Just a couple $100 more for $100 more for the Cerakote. Yeah.
No, sounds good. I mean, the thing looks fantastic. We had a chance to shoot at the range. I know how good it felt there.
Yeah.
And, you know, you guys probably, if you haven't seen it, we have a review on the full-size Pro. Pistol shoots great, and I think that adding the metal grip to it will truly change even more so how the pistol shoots. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Well, thanks, Dave.
You got it, man. Thanks,
Take care,
man.
man.
Thanks, guys.